Good afternoon, guys. It's 1 o'clock. I'll just clean the camera face. It's 1 o'clock and we've just finished this job up in Prospect, so pretty stoked that this one's out of the way. It's been a challenging one and we had a few little complications along the way, which we'll talk about later. Let's start around here. So we've dug up an old lawn here and use the existing fill to fill up that veggie garden bed. So it's about a 500mm depth off the ground, so the clients will be able to grow a few tomatoes, a few little veggies in there, and we've just cleaned that up all the way leading onto that gate. Then we've gone ahead and mulched all the garden beds and built this retainer wall. So as you can see, we've got a 3-course high retainer wall in this corner. So the theory there is so that you can be sitting on the wall like this, sitting on the wall like that pretty comfortably, and you know, potentially put a little fire pit in this area here and an entertainment, you know, a table and chairs in this area, as well as something, you know, barbecue or whatever back in this area over here. So the concrete was done by a friend of mine, James. Shout out Cat Colson. He done a great job of that. So we actually dug this out about 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago. Dug it out and he did the concreting work, and then I've only just come in this time last week. I think we started. I think it was Wednesday last week, so that's a week and 1 day ago. So the walls are there, steps, we've just built those up onto a 1 metre by 1 metre, or 1.2 metre wide granite path, which will lead you onto the nice lawn area at the back here for the puppy dog and whatnot to play on. We've also shaped up a little footpath here to lead you from the concrete hard surface all the way to where the driveway will eventually go over there. Up the back here we've just laid instant turf, so you can see our edges are done there with the treated pine timber. So we've used a product that we can curve. As you can see, if you look nice and close here, we'll just try not to get too wet. I've done little nicks in the turf, in the timber, to allow me to curve that around some of those sharper bends. We transplanted this lemon tree, got a bit of black spot, so we'll get the clients to treat that and make that good, as well as these couple of conifers and a couple of eucalyptus plants actually, so that'll be interesting how they look down there. But this is from the top of the yard, so you can see you've created a nicely shaped yard. It does look really, really good. Completely irrigated, so you can see our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sprinklers in this area, and we've tapped into the water main, so they've got a really high flow of water coming through, so it'll all run off one line, which makes it easy to operate for the clients and a little bit less worry. So this is about the second water I've given this morning, just to get the water pumped into it, and then the clients will take over doing some watering tonight onwards. And over there, as you can see, where that driveway a future driveway will go, we're going to price that up as well and look to maybe lay some pebbles in there so that we can get 2 cars parked side by side in there and get the cars off the street, and then potentially a little bit more work out the front. So as you can see, she looks pretty sharp. Pretty proud of our efforts on this one. Thanks to the team. Big shout out to Scott, my brother-in-law, who came today and gave me a hand with the turf. My original man, Mickey O, he's on a booze cruise in Melbourne, so I organised somebody else, and unfortunately that person couldn't come either because of a family emergency. So this time yesterday I was looking like laying 115 square metres by myself, so thankfully I got help off Scott, so thank you very much. Anyway, we'll just wander around here. And 2 mop tops. So these were previously planted on site. I think they're actually lining this fence line, which probably wasn't quite the right position for them, so we've transplanted those, and they'll look really, really good, leading you up onto that lawn area. So I think it looks quite good. I think it looks quite sharp. The clients are going to do some of the planting themselves. As you can see, they've got a few shrubs here already, almost ready to go in. The lavender, daisies. I think there's another lime there potentially. Yep, a lime tree. So they'll all come together. I think clients will get onto that over the weekend and get it all looking good. But for the moment, that's a wrap here. And yeah, clients are happy. Job done. Oh, the complication I had on this job was my 3-ton excavator. It the starter motor failed. So my machine was stuck right here. I'll try and insert a photo of this one. The excavator was stuck there for about 4 days, until we had that starter motor repaired. I couldn't move it. It caused me a little bit of grief, but thankfully I'd had those couple of days rostered off anyway, because we had a whole lot of bad weather coming, and thankfully we didn't lose too much time. And my auto electrician Tom Wilson, shout out, did a great job of repairing that first thing Monday morning, which meant it didn't really hold the job up at all, because we just moved over to an area over here where we could do some work, and just kept pushing on. And this week's been an incredible week for weather. Today's about 24 degrees in Launceston, so couldn't ask any more for a job or a day to lay this turf and get it all looking sharp. So within a week or so, this lawn will be looking absolutely mint and ready for a cut. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget, like and subscribe. Heaps more of these videos coming, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.